Hi guys, welcome back to another Scout the Defender YouTube video, although today a slightly sad note, I guess, a bit more of an impromptu video in the fact that we actually had to get Scout recovered at the weekend after going out on a long drive, totally overheated, coolant flying everywhere, and I'm trying to now investigate why. So in this video we're going to be looking at what the power issues that we're having are. We've got some ideas of things that we can investigate. Air boxes, hoses, split hoses, EGR valve, coolant levels, that kind of thing. So we're going to have a little look through that today, but if we don't get any further then going to be sending Scout off, but stay tuned because we're going to be doing some investigation work today. So there's a few things that I'm going to check first to try and get to the bottom of why we're getting these power issues. So the first thing I'm going to do is just check coolant levels. I think it's fine. I checked it when I broke down and they seem absolutely fine. There was steam coming out, so I probably need to put more in, but I wasn't losing dramatic amounts of coolant. So I'll check that anyway. I'm then going to check the air filter, check that there's no debris, anything like that. I've also heard that some of the wires can actually rub on the bonnet, so I'll check that there's nothing like that going on. We'll then take off the front grille and the cowling and have a look at the intercooler pipes as well, check there's no splits or leaks there, and after that then we'll do some further diagnostics. So let's see how we get on. It's also hard because it's going to be something that's really hard to replicate. I'm going to have to drive it to see if it loses power, which obviously scares me a little bit because I don't want to break down again or overheat again, and I also just don't want to cause any further damage, and I don't know what the problem necessarily is. What's brilliant about Land Rovers is on the Instagram community there's so many people that are willing to kind of reach out and help, so shout out the guys at LR Motors, Ian at IRB, that have all given me pointers and things to chase. Right, so easy thing to check first is the coolant, so undo that, have a little feel. I think it's still perfectly fine. So we lost a bit when we broke down and overheated. It was obviously steaming, but there is plenty of coolant in there, and there would have been when we broke down. So that's the first thing to check. Also going to have a look before we do it, before we take all the kind of air box out, is all of the wires. Check there's no rubbing that's causing some kind of short or causing any kind of wear, which there also doesn't seem to be. Checking also the wires into the airbox, nothing there seems amiss. So next thing we'll do is have a look at the airbox itself. Right, so we'll take the airbox off next. So you need to unclip the cable that goes in. There we go. Also just keep checking that there's no dust or dirt, and then unclip the Jubilee clip. There we go. So there is a little bit of oil in the airbox, but all the way around. So have a little look at that. Oil in the pipe, especially around the rim. So we'll take the box off and see proper look. So they've just got some clips here. Ow. And we'll have a look at the air filter. Take the air filter out. There's quite a lot of rubbish in there. Yeah, and the air filters are a little bit dirty, and yeah, there's a lot of rubbish in there, which could do with probably getting out. So if you can see down there into the airbox, there's a bit of rubbish. It's a bit dirty in there, which I'll clean all that out, but in general doesn't look too bad in there. There's some oil residue around the air, the pipe that attaches to the airbox. I'm not sure what that could be. So I have to have a little Google of that, see what that may mean. But I can't see anything else necessarily that would be causing too many issues, but I'll clean that out anyway whilst I'm here. Then I'll have another look at the intercooler hoses. Right, so I can't see anything particularly bad. I'm going to probably get a new air filter anyway. This one's not looking too dirty, and I did get it serviced not too long ago, but I'll probably buy a new one of those just in case. But I'll drop that all back in for now. Just carry on with some of the other investigation work. So next I'm going to look at the intercooler hoses, check there's no splits there. There we go. These can sometimes be a fiddle to get on and off. So I'm going to have to do some Googling around the oil there. I'm not sure there should be that much oil. There we go. And then put the sensor clip back on. Okay. Right, so having looked at the airbox, can't see anything other than a little bit of oil, but I don't think that's anything necessarily to worry about. So I'm going to take the grill off, the cowling off, and then have a look and see if I can check any of the intercooler pipes, see if there's any splits, any leaks that may have caused kind of a reduction in power or reduction of cooling. So I'm going to do that now. Right, with the cowling off, I'm now going to see if I can just start inspecting some of the hoses. I think it may be quite hard to see some of them, but look for any, I guess, major leaks, and we'll take it from there. Boost hoses into the intercooler look okay. They look like they're on, at least. Frustratingly, I was hoping there was going to be a glaring problem. I had suspected a pipe split, but can't see anything. The boost pipes basically look all clean. Can't see, although I guess without taking it all off, it'll be hard to kind of see. I don't think it's the radiator, because there's no big leaks of coolant, and also that radiator is basically a brand new part, only replaced kind of a couple of 100 miles ago, because of the same power issues. Next up, I'm going to do an oil check. Again, I don't think this is the issue, but I'm just going to have a little look anyway. That may actually be a little bit low. Yeah, right, we'll top the oil up as well. Maybe a bit low. There's no weird residue around there either, but I'll top it up nonetheless. Put in a little bit more because it was low. Right, we'll see if, check the levels now. There we go, that's looking a bit healthier now from an oil point of view. I'm not sure whether the low oil was the root cause. Didn't get any check oil light previously. Right guys, so sadly I'm no further on with the investigations. Checked the airbox, had a little look at the EGR valve that's so deep that I'd have to properly get it up and have a look to get it into that. We've checked all the lines and the hoses, all seems fine, coolant level's fine, oil level's fine. Not 100% sure what's going on now with my limited knowledge, so check back. I'll probably do another episode on power issues, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it once I've sent it over for someone to have a proper look at. So yeah, we may be off the road for a little while, but hopefully we'll stay tuned with the progress videos. So yeah, I'll see you next time.